So Max, we are on set with you for your new play, Farragut North. Tell us a bit about it for those who don't know what it's about.
Well, if you like The West Wing, if you like House of Cards, if you like The Ides of March, which is the film that came out of this play, you'll like this play. What it's about is a presidential nomination campaign, so the guy who's going to be put forward as the Democratic candidate to be president. I play a young, very talented spin doctor. When you meet him, he's riding high, he's successful, he's on top of things, but then as things progress, his ambition gets the best of him, and it goes downhill from there.
And you've obviously had your film background. Now you're coming back into doing stage stuff again. What kind of made you want to go back into that route?
Well, I started out in stage, what I got into when I was about 16, then I went to drama school, which is all stage, and I did stage for my first year out of drama school. Then I got into doing films and a bit of TV here and there. You know, I love it all, but there's no getting around the fact that stage is the most fun you can have as an actor. It's the most exhilarating, the most exciting, the most terrifying at times. Yeah, so I thought I have to come back.
Well, the audience is very close in this theatre.
Yeah.
Is that very difficult compared to obviously when you're doing films where you...
No, it's actually quite nice because they feed you energy. You know, we had this thing at drama school where a lot of actors look over the audience, look under them, but never look at them. So we were always encouraged to look straight at them. You know, not in the eye, obviously, that would be bizarre, but just, you know, stare into them. And once you do that, it's kind of liberating. You accept they're there and they feed you energy. So it's nice. And
everyone knows your famous parents have got a huge theatre background as well. So have they given you any advice for coming back and doing stage stuff?
You know, my mother once did a play called Our Lady of Sligo, which she was on stage the whole thing. She never came off. A huge amount of lines, and that's the same for me on this. I never come off stage. I've got a huge amount of lines, and sort of go 4 weeks back. I was sitting there thinking, I don't think I can conceivably learn 120 pages. I just don't think I've got the brain for it. And she said, just keep doing it, don't doubt yourself, keep doing it. And she was right, and now, touch wood, it's all there.
And one highlight, I believe, of this play for your female fans is that you get naked.
Not naked, I'm not doing a Daniel Radcliffe. But no, I get down to my boxer shorts, yeah.
How comfortable are you with that?
I'm fairly comfortable with that.
Yeah?
It's nice.
You've been working out?
I actually haven't been. I should have been, but this rehearsal regime is too punishing for that. Yeah.
And have your parents been to see your play yet?
They haven't. I told them to stay well away for a while, but they will come. They'll sneak in at some point.
Is it kind of like doing a school play though? Like, do you look out into the audience and try and see who's around?
Acting. No, sorry. No, I don't. Definitely don't do that. But I actually imagine quite often that I see people I know, and I rush back saying, "Oh God, there are 15 people in the audience that I know." Can't swear. But then, you know, you go downstairs after the show and no one's there. It's all in your imagination, and it's always things like teachers and people you're scared of, things like that.
And you do an American accent for this, so you obviously play an American politician.
Yeah.
How easy was that to kind of get into that mind frame?
Do you know what, the accent was okay, but what it is, do you remember that episode of Fawlty Towers where the American comes in and you see him next to Basil Fawlty, and Basil Fawlty's all elbows and gregarious and awkward, and there's this very solid, stocky, confident American. That's where the challenge is. Being kind of English, lanky and pasty, you have to try and imbue this confident stillness, which is difficult.